and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Jerika Biru.
And we are back! Part 2.
Part 2. They are here.
Video. If you guys request us back here, we will give you the
Terms and conditions apply.
I am Solomon Kimanzi.
I am Eileen Zai.
And we're very happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Eileen and I have surprise. Should we hold our cups up?
Yes, we do.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Solomon. Happy birthday to you.
Also, Eileen's birthday is in a few days, so
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eileen. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys.
Happy, yeah.
Happy
anniversary.
Oh, we thank God for New Year.
Thank
you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So as usual, Solo is going to ask us questions.
Question master.
Question master.
And I
Their
don't think,
mind.
did we even resolve it? Because like for me, like
Us
I
guys
feel
are still saying what's up. We still chose the
Yeah.
body. We are still on the
I'm
body.
almost feeling like starting and saying the body.
this is what we want to look like when we're 90. So
Exactly.
team body all the way. Join us, please. Let's educate you.
Yeah. Oh my God, where do you get that?
It's Zai Dictionary.
You
Yeah,
can check it
Zai
out on Zai
Dictionary.
Dictionary.
They might get a little deep. The question is,
Yes.
do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
So I'd rather die laughing. Or in my sleep. No, I'd rather die a peaceful death. In my sleep. I just want to find myself in here. I'm like, yo, Father Abraham, how you doing? Yeah.
That's Lazarus.
I'll be there with him.
For me, I want to see Zacchaeus if he's in heaven.
You know what this I think? Queen Esther. Like I just want to give her a hug. Like, and I also
mean,
hope
for
to
me,
see Cleopatra.
You guys already
I
know
want
who
to
I
see
want to
Cleopatra
see.
in heaven. So no more.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you?
A secret hunch.
Like, have you ever even thought about it?
No, I've never thought about it, so I'm thinking about it now. I will be 120 years old, and I know I will give a big smile. People say death is painful, but I will make sure, even if it looks painful,
You're
it's
just
like a fun. Yeah.
Fun kind of.
And you know, so many people tell me about my teeth. Anytime I smile, I'll make sure it comes out. So if you view me the last minute before I go down, it will be like, yeah.
Really beautiful,
Yeah.
weird, and creepy at the same time.
I'm with you on that. I'm not sure about that.
like,
She's still
people,
there.
people will say, she died happy, you know.
Yeah.
But then like your teeth are out, so like it's weird, like you just died.
They'll
Like,
do some makeup, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna look good. But can I tell you the one thing? I'm for sure, I will smile because I know I'm going to heaven. Like I am for sure I am going to heaven. If I made you mad last week, I'm still gonna go to heaven.
Hallelujah.
Word up.
Hallelujah.
Same goes.
I've never thought about it. Never. Like
Not even
what?
one.
Okay, what I have thought about is what I would say before I die. Like what I'd tell my son. You know, mostly my son. Like yeah, like what would I pass on from all that I have learned and accumulated for all my life.
Don't
Like,
worry.
I've actually thought about
On
it.
your wedding night, I'm gonna show your wife this video.
I've always just something that as I grow up I think I will the speech that I make to my son will always keep changing and changing and changing. So yeah, I'm in that process.
Wow.
I'm thinking about at home. You're thinking about a
Smiling.
business.
Yeah.
Where's your empire going to be? Because I believe
Oh, the
Kate will
empire.
have an empire. So.
Amen. Amen to the empire.
To the empire!
To the empire! To Kate's empire! Hey!
You
Okay.
didn't give me the memo. I'm like this
Oh, sorry. Let's 1, 2, 3.
To the empire.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Uh-huh.
I want you guys to tell me in detail, please. In detail. In
Uh-huh.
what?
In detail.
Yes. Your most embarrassing
The best.
The
the
most
best.
embarrassing. What did I start with? I'll start with you.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
mine is super embarrassing. So, I think I was in class 1 or 2. There was this teacher who used to drink a lot, and he was kinda, those teachers, if the other teachers are not there, they shikilia because
Oh no.
they don't even have a specific.
subject.
Don't ask me to what school I went to. So this teacher comes in and tells us, because we used to be like, girls play here, boys over there, you don't mix up, you don't sing talking to the boys. It's just a sensitive age.
Yeah.
So this teacher says, I want you to get to look at these boys as your brothers. So what I want, you come in front, you hold a boy or a girl holds their shoulder like this.
And put your arm around them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was this tomboy who used to play football, So those things had not crossed my mind.
Yeah.
So people go, and then he says, Catherine. And my mind went frozen. And then the next guy that I landed my eyes on, I didn't even have a flash, nothing. I said his name.
Oh my.
And then he's called in front and he's mad at me.
Was he like your friend? Like, were you guys like
you never
buddies?
talk.
We used to be neighbor-ish.
But you don't
Neighbor-ish
talk.
that don't talk.
Oh,
Being that
right.
sensitive stage that you don't want to be seen talking to a guy.
Oh,
You
wow.
know that stage?
Yeah.
So we are called in front, and then he's told to put his arm around me. He refuses. So for me to
I'm trying to be a good person.
Wait.
Fine,
Strong.
Can you just
Strong.
Yeah, sorry, you're feeling yourself
Hey,
at
bole.
proceed.
You are rejected at class 2. I'm sorry. Keep
We
it
apologize.
quiet.
We're sorry.
Yeah, quiet.
Alright, should I finish it? So, and then my mind is frozen. I do not know what to do. So I just took my hand and put it over him
And then
around
you
him
moved
like this, and then I removed it, and then we walked back. And then from that day, everyone, from the school to the neighborhood to the nini, they used to, whenever they saw me, they used to call the name of that boy. So for a whole year.
If you want to share, what was his name?
No, I'm not gonna
expose
stop
him
that.
like that. We don't want
If I think someone's
Expose the
husband
man.
right now, no. I remember there was this bully guys on our neighborhood. I met with them face to face, and I felt like, can the earth just crack and swallow me? Because they came teasing me about the guy. Oh my god. I was just like either 9 or 10.
And at that point, you don't even like this guy.
I don't even like him. I
You
think I
don't
was
even
not
feel
even 10, maybe 8 or 9. That was my most embarrassing moment.
Have died of laughter.
Let me tell you, me ningekuwa one of those bullies.
Yeah.
Attendant, sitting in a tree.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Go ahead.
Yours can't be about a guy, please.
Imagine it is.
Please explain to the people what DSTV is.
Dare, stare, touch, vibe. The useless games we play when we're children. God help us.
Yeah,
So-
because I didn't know what was that.
Oh, no. So I chose
Yep.
dare. I'm just those people. Let's dare. So I was given a dare, so I was told.
Go and pick.
Go and give him a peck on the cheek. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I thought about it. I was like, it's okay. I can
For
do this.
context, year 7 is what age? Like 14.
Was that 14? I don't
14
think I
or
was 14.
13. I think 13.
13, 12 there. Or something like that. I don't remember.
For
the
those who
age.
went to Ianini, they understand. For those who went
Yeah,
to
like
school, kama mimi, it's alright.
that is okay. So I didn't want to sit with him because everyone was always talking like, oh, you guys are always together, la 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 la. And that time I think we had gotten into a fight about something. So I wasn't really talking to him because I told me, I want to explain. Oh,
As usual. As usual.
No.
Facing people.
Those things. So when I stood up and walked to where he was sitting, because he was sitting by himself, and then his boys, you know, these stupid cliques in school, my gosh, are at the back. So everyone has turned and is watching me. So I go, I sit down, I turn to him, and yeah, hi, blah, blah, blah. So when I
So
lean
he
in
wasn't
like
in on
this,
it. He
no,
wasn't
he
in on
didn't
it.
know.
Oh.
So when I lean in, I see him.
Rejection. Rejection.
You see the generation of men we have.
They're so scared of women. I don't know.
It's not scared of women.
Oh my
Why are you
gosh.
being forward like that with us?
No, I wasn't going to
you don't
kiss
even
him.
like you.
I was just
Eh?
going to give him a peck on the cheek, and then he just said, "Listen, Leon." And because everyone is
That's
watching,
rejection.
I'm still there following. No, just like this is so embarrassing.
Let's just take a minute
Oh
to
my
just
God.
sip.
Yeah.
Just
my honor.
No, we cheers to the embarrassing.
No, not
Not
you,
you.
not you, please. Put it down.
I feel so embarrassed.
Put it down. A moment of silence for Eileen.
And my dignity.
It needs this.
We are so sorry.
We are so
Thank
sorry.
you.
We are so sorry.
Like,
Like
makes
that-
me so.
Yeah, he's not really sorry. He's
He's
not
just
really.
here enjoying my pain.
I want
That
to
must
hear you.
have
I'm
scarred
waiting
you.
for you, I think.
For life.
Solo is going to just.
Let's go to the next
Someone
question.
No!
Your
No.
most embarrassing moment, sir.
My most embarrassing. But you guys were rejection is real.
Kiss you, we are
Yes,
back. We are back. What?
What?
Poleni.
Nowadays, I wish I would
Poleni.
meet with that guy and be
Actually,
like,
he asked me out after that, by the way. Disclaimer, so don't get excited. But it was so embarrassing because the whole school found out about it.
I know.
It was
Rumors in school. I
and
know.
then high schoolers are mean. Like, so he didn't want you. Are you still feeling that space? The jokes that were made, I would think, Mom, I'm sick. I can't go to school. And then she's asking me why. How can I dare tell my mother I was trying to take another boy on the cheek? Wait! I just say my story.
But mom, she watching.
Yeah. Now you know.
Just in
Now
case
you
are
know.
wondering why. There's a reason.
Let's hear
My
yours.
most embarrassing moment. I feel like I have so many. Was in class 2.
You guys have a
Class 2
about
has a
class
thing.
three.
No,
What a
no,
drama.
class 2 has a
No,
thing.
was it class 2 or class 1? One of them. And I remember it was these times when, it was speed. And so
I can
at
laugh
that
about it.
time, I had not really had control over, self-control over my stool situation. And so I had, let me give this excuse. I had eaten a very heavy lunch. PK shorts are usually what color? White. So you guys know. So me, I go to the teacher. I was that troublemaker in class. So I was always going to the bathroom, but this time it was Jenny. But the teacher is like, no, you just went to the bathroom just 5 minutes ago. But I'm like, but teacher, I'm about to do something that I may regret for the rest of my life. The teacher was like, I remember his name was Mr. Kingori. Not shout out to you. I don't like you.
Forgive.
So he refused, and obviously as a child you can't do anything because the teacher amesema amekataa, si ndio? So mimi nikarudi kwa kiti and I was really really pressed. And so my desk mate starts smelling something. And he's like, what is happening? What is happening here? I don't like that you guys are laughing like this. It scarred me because
I know.
so that happened, but the story doesn't end there. Because I had already done my business on my PK. my PK. And it was white, so everyone knew in the class that Solomon had done what? Pooped himself. It's out there. For everyone to know. So after that, my teacher was gracious. He went, he cleaned me up, he washed me. But then now the other predicament comes in here. I don't have clothes. So tukaenda wapi? Lost and found. Can you tell me for the life of me why there was no other short in that lost and found basket? There was no shorts.
Did you say you was cut?
Yes, there was cut.
My respect for you has You have to know. Oh my god.
I was
Now we need tissues. Let's say.
It's all over.
my people, I'm telling you, I was cut and I wore it with chest. I wore it with chest. Let me tell you. Wait,
Now I
wait,
understand
wait,
why he
wait,
can
wait,
notice skirts like that's an skirt.
Now we know where
Now
it
we
started. Now we understand.
It's really scarred you.
It's okay. Oh, there.
And I went, I played PE, and then after that I walked home in that skirt
Oh my.
with chest.
Swalala.
Proudly.
Oh
That's my most
So proudly it was kujichocha.
Kuna otherwise.
Oh my god. We need a minute before going to the next question.
Oh my god, so imagine if you need a skirt now, we can also get it since we know you're comfortable with skirt. We got you. We
Because
got you. We got
tough times go for detriment.
Yeah.
And that's a tough time in my life that I moved past. And I will walk with my head
you.
high.
Walk past it anytime.
Knowing that will not scar me for life.
But
But he wore a skirt, guys.
Yeah,
That's,
but
the,
seriously,
that's the take home
like,
from this.
yeah, just
So
to
no
finish
inner
up
skirt.
this conversation, it has really come out truthfully that whatever you say to a child or do to a child goes a long way.
Yeah. So be very
I'm so
careful.
sorry.
It's okay.
We are not sorry. We are just man, I got. Okay.
We are sorry.
Oh, we are sorry.
Thank you,
We are
thank
sorry.
you, thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry also for you guys.
I was not like that. Wow, we look like we were just sunbathing.
Okay, let's go to the next
Yeah.
question.
Teacher wants to read the question.
She
Show her.
wanted to write something over there. She was
Ah, yeah.
telling you sorry.
Question number 3.
Mm.
That question? Yeah.
I think so.
What?
After all that laughing.
Okay. What do you value most in a friendship? I'll start with you. Let's start
Yes.
with Kate.
Okay. For me it's transparency. You have to be 100% honest with me, and in terms of being authentic, like be your true self. Like don't sugarcoat, don't walk around eggshells when you're with me. I want you to be straightforward with me. Like if I have an issue with you, I want to be able to be like, Kate, you know, you did this and that, and I feel like this and like this, and we finish it. Not, you know, lean, you know, salt, sugar, spices. No, I'm very direct. So I appreciate the same from my friends. So authentic. You have to be authentic.
Tell it.
Yeah. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. What about you?
Communication.
Oh, yes. Girl.
Communication. If you don't keep tabs, if you are my friend and then I feel like I'm the one who reaches out all the time, I will do it for a certain period. Then I'll be like, I like it when it's both ways.
True.
And then communication has honesty, has everything. Because if I'm talking to you every day, not every day, really. Like if I'm talking to you more often, then I get to know where you are, you get to know where I am.
Yeah.
Not like it's like I traveled somewhere, like come back and I'm like, oops, what happened?
Yeah.
I like that frequent communication. For me, it makes me feel like I'm closer to you.
True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I value that communication in a friendship.
I
And
really
I'm not afraid to be the conversational starter.
Yeah, but
I'm not
it gets
afraid.
tiring to be the one carrying the conversation all the time.
yeah.
You feel like you're forcing issues with the other person. So
Exactly.
I'm with you on that.
So
also.
my friends, leave a comment down the channel.
Or we gonna sideline you. Just kidding. We're just joking. No.
Yup.
Okay, maybe.
You?
For me, like I think it goes hand in hand with both of you. But for me, it's humility in a
I
friendship.
thought you were going to say activities.
No.
Yeah, even me, I thought you was gonna say that.
No, humility in what way?
Yeah.
I feel like when pride gets in the way of a friendship, it becomes really difficult to communicate
Yeah.
True.
and becomes very difficult to be authentic.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to do
Know.
things their own way, you know. And when you can't compromise or just, want, for me that's a big thing because it goes hand in hand with what we all are
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, question number 4. What is your greatest accomplishment?
Motherhood. First, I keep on saying this in a jokingly way, but being a teen mom, I mean, my daughter is grown up right now.
Yeah.
And then just because I was a teen mom and I saw other teen moms, the way their life ended up, my biggest fear was to end up like that.
Yeah.
Or like in that situation, not that situation. But now looking at it, my greatest accomplishment has been like just the balance. Like my daughter is my closest friend. Like we talk about anything. Tell her something and tell her not to tell anyone. She's gonna tell me. I'm sure. She doesn't watch my channel, so I can say this loud. Yeah. And then we have we have dancing moments in the house. We have trick moments in the house. Like the other day we made chips, and then we were like, have you seen Mom? No? Let's go and eat chips, and she doesn't see us. We have those fun moments.
Yeah.
And then the balance between fun and seriousness, like I can tell her something very serious and I know like it's just an accomplishment.
Yeah. And it's very important. I think if everyone was able to have that kind of a relationship, it goes a long way. Because most of the time we get into situations we have no one to talk to about, so we get stuck in them and make more wrong decisions because you have no one to go talk to.
I think even for your daughter, like the fact that you value her in that way, and you value your friendship with her, as she grows up, she may, like you're saying, she talks to you about everything.
Yeah, it will be such
so that will be so significant.
The accomplishment comes because I was a teen mom. Like when you have a child and you're a child yourself.
Yeah.
There's a difference between that and being a mature and having a child.
True.
That is why it's my greatest
accomplishment.
Yeah, and having Christ in it.
So no go next.
Yeah, go next.
That's something so heavy to go after. I'm like, you go next. Please tell us.
My greatest accomplishment, I think, would be in the lines of self-discovery, and like improving yourself as a young man in a generation where a lot of things, can cloud our judgment. So, I'd say that just a constant getting better as a person, looking better, feeling better,
wearing trousers,
working harder in the things that are important.
Yeah.
And I think also just knowing what you want out of life.
Decision.
Yes.
Finally
landed there.
To say that you're right.
Yeah. He wanted me to be the last. The last
best
for the last.
Yeah.
Exactly. And trying your best to make the right decisions that will affect your future in a good and genuine way. And I think also just the gift and the accomplishment of being chosen to be a member of Christ's family. Just the fact that you have someone, someone who's there to direct you in your life and to teach you and to correct you. Because you make so many mistakes, man. Like, I'd say that. How about you? Means I was rejected.
I wear trousers and skirts. Just put that out there. I swing both ways I can. But that's besides the point. My greatest accomplishment as of now, I feel like my the one that is current, because I feel like my greatest is yet to come. It's in the future. Like I strongly believe that.
Yeah.
But for now, I can say is being able to step out of the persona that was created for me, that I felt compelled to suit all the time. So I couldn't be me.
100%.
Yeah, I was always the me that's expected in school. Yeah, the me, Eileen, you're like, you should be, you should, that was my life for a very long time. So now, my greatest accomplishment was being, let me say, brave enough to say, okay, yeah, I've lost myself in all these, I don't know who I am anymore. And now I'm willing to discover myself.
Again, yeah.
It's scary because you're so used to you know how you're supposed to.
Yeah.
So without that template, you're like, what am I supposed to do? Hiya, right? And then, so that journey, taking that step towards understanding that I have a purpose also, and now being willing to learn what that is. So I think that's my greatest accomplishment now. So it's a journey that I'm excited about. It's scary, but I love it. That's my greatest accomplishment right now. Taking a stand to be me and being able to stand for what I want, what I believe, not what other people think I should be about, you know. Yeah.
Or portray to your mind, or bring it up to your mind. Because
Yeah.
people rub what they think about you without knowing.
Yeah.
They think they're making you feel better, or making you, oh, so no, we know you're like this.
Yeah.
But it's not actually you, it's what I think
True.
about you, and then you're taking it
You feel
up
compelled
That's
to be
yourself.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. It's very true.
One more last question.
Is it?
Already?
It's so fast.
I know.
Last question. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be?
Being able to control water. I just guys, if you watched Avatar horror, you know the water benders. Those are my people. Like, let me tell you, every time I used to watch Out also Bigger, and then I go to the bathroom, I'm like, it's not coming. What's going on? But I feel like water is such an important thing for me in life. Like, I have very strong beliefs centered around water. I believe water is alive.
Yeah.
And it has a mind. So if you're able to control such a powerful source, like, man, that would just make me happy. So water, being able to control water.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be the ability to look into the future, into possible mistakes that I may make.
They're called what? The one who go to the
Those
future.
time machines or something. Time travel. There's
Yeah,
something.
time travel.
Time travel.
And then come back to my present self and then do it in the most perfect way that I can.
Wow.
Okay.
For me, one ability that I would like to gain is to be, like, you know, people who draw people.
Like
An artist.
Artists who can, portrait artist. And not just that, I saw this documentary about a guy who is taken on an helicopter on top for like about 20 minutes. He photographs the images stick
Yeah.
to his brain. He goes back, he sits down.
That's crazy.
That's
He draws
Oh my
every
gosh.
detail.
Wow.
Photographic memory.
Yes.
Must be nice.
I mean, I somehow I have a photographic memory. Whenever I go somewhere once, I will.
Me, I'd love to have that for exams.
But
Hey,
I would
yeah.
like
You
to
just read the book. I might don't even read the book. You just look at the page.
Yeah.
And that's
just
it.
do two,
And then you just do it. That would be so
That would be
dope.
nice.
Yeah, I
And
would
that's
love
such a beautiful life.
Gift.
love
yeah.
that in another level. Like I would love to be that detailed artist. Yeah. Part one was more lengthy.
I
feel like
know.
part two was so short. Why did you choose short questions? It's
Yeah.
him. It's on him.
It's always so low.
But there's a part 3. Stay tuned.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
Yeah.
guys, I hope you've really enjoyed as we are having a blast. A blast.
A great time.
Yeah. So guys, the content and the venue is on this guy. He's the one who is treating us
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
He says it will be a different venue.
Different venue.
I can't wait. I feel like
I'm
the
excited.
venues we'll have to wear. I can imagine
Just
us.
like that.
Yeah, like we have to go to a police station and do our content there wearing a police hat.
That
Am I
would be so
overthinking?
cool.
Yes.
That would be
Yes.
so cool. We should
Yes.
have like a
I'm
costume
overthinking.
something.
He says I'm
Yeah.
overthinking.
No, me, I'm with Kate. I'm with Kate on it. That would be so cool. Then we should go to Egypt then, because I'd love to dress like an Egyptian and just be there.
So-
say it.
Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this because as we have enjoyed it.
So much.
And this
so
is
much.
something you can do with your friends just to get to know each other well,
Yes.
to get to understand them. Now we kind of know each other's strengths,
Mhm.
fears, rejections, mishaps. We kind
Focus
of
on the rejection.
and the mishaps. So since we kind of know all
Scarred them
that.
for life, man. Sorry, man.
Oh, guys. let's not go back to that conversation. Now I understand your sky is deep. So guys, what I really hope this is fun. You can do this with your friends. Get
and also like comment down like
on the
tell us what
channel.
you like, what you find. Share your experiences
man,
with us.
most embarrassing moment
we
in
have
your
just
life.
thrown ourselves out there. Please
Yeah.
let us know
It's
yours.
fun for a good laugh.
Yeah.
For a good
I
laugh.
won't make fun of you. I only make fun of you.
Yeah.
It's
She promises. I don't. But leave your
a mutual relationship.
yeah, it's a two-way.
It's a
Leave a comment down below on the channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.
Make sure you comment, you subscribe, you share.
Yes.
What else should they do? Yeah,
Wait for the next one.
Yeah, wait for the next one. And tell a friend to tell a friend to
Tell their friends,
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell your whole name.
tell even
by
your
the way.
mom.
Yeah, it's fine.
So until the next time, we're gonna say
Cheers.
See you.